You want an interview? I may work for the government, but I'm no one important. Huh? My private life? You're after that? Sorry, but I'll have to pass. If you want a scandal, then you're out of luck. Wait, you're not worried about that stuff? Well, what do you want from me? A fluff piece? Hold on, why do you think I seem different? I can assure you I've always been this way. And Nini? No, he hasn't changed. Maybe he has. At least a little bit. When we walk together, he always insists on taking the side closest to the street, and he offers to carry my things, and he also keeps pace with me. What's that creepy grin for? Quit it! I haven't said anything unusual at all. Have I? In any case, things are going well. Yeah. When I think about what's changed, he was plenty nice to me before, but now it feels like he does everything to be nice to me. Huh? Of course I love him. What of it? Don't get any funny ideas. He's mine. I won't let anyone else have him. I have to stay on high alert these days. His height is attracting lots of attention. Why in the world are you asking about all this stuff anyway? Bragging? Was I really bragging just now? Well, I mean, my boss said the same thing last... No, never mind. Actually, come to think of it, they literally fell out of their chair. Right, I'm done talking now. Let's grab some drinks. You're not busy, are you? Don't worry. Nini will definitely come meet us there. You won't get away.
So, you'd like to know the reason why I decided to quit teaching? I got married, of course. Although, marriage wasn't my main reason for quitting. No, I wasn't pregnant then either. Do I feel happy now? Of course I do. Really, I'm... how should I put it? Beyond happy? Every single day is such fun, but also brings new challenges, so I never feel bored. I wonder why. We're just living a normal life. Every morning when I gaze at my darling's face, happiness fills my heart. It sounds like I'm boasting. Well, yes, I am. If you're jealous, then you should get married yourself. It's quite nice. Depends on your partner, though. Still, I doubt you'll ever feel as happy and fulfilled as I do. Has my personality changed at all, you ask? Why, certainly. Marriage is something similar to that sword, I'd say. I think it has the same weight and significance. Wait, you haven't even finished eating yet. Come now, I won't let you waste food like that. And so long as you're here, I'll happily fill your head with all sorts of stories about life with my darling husband. They ran away. Goodness me. Is that safe? They went so fast.
Oh, so you want to hear about how cool my best friend is? Where'd this sudden interest come from, anyway? I mean, the two of us are just a couple of garden variety nerds. Oh, but you're fine with that. I see. So you're a kindred spirit. Excellent. No need to say another word. So what exactly are you into? Huh? Wait, why are you mad? Anyway, right, you asked about Nini. Mm, I'd say he's really on the rise. I expect great things from him. He's the model of a modern otaku. Nah, not a supermodel. That's me, of course. Real knee slapper, right? Well, we're always a laugh riot when we're together. That's what it means to be an otaku. Huh? You want to know if we talk about this sort of stuff a lot? Of course we do, but usually at a much faster rate. Supersonic otaku talk. A real rapid fire pace. Although we usually only discuss complete and total nonsense. Serious stuff? Nah, I've had enough serious talk for a lifetime. Especially after experiencing a summer like that. Right now, I'm fine with having fun and enjoying my hobbies. Of course, if anything ever threatens the world again, Nini'll probably do something about it. He's really that sort of guy. As for myself, I'm just his secret otaku alter ego's best friend. And nothing more. I know the world's in good hands with people like Nini and Saru around. Although, to be honest, before all this happened, I didn't truly know the extent of my own spiritual power, and I ended up getting possessed because of it. It taught me a lesson. I never want to put my friend through something like that, ever again. Once was more than enough. So rather than become a hero, I just want to be the sort of person who won't hurt anyone I care about. That's it. Hold on. I'm not taking shots at Nini or anything. Being a hero is cool. But he's my best friend, you know? Whatever he wants to be is A-okay with me. That's a good line to end this on. You can thank me later. Huh? You want to know my own plans? Ignoring the real world, of course. I am going to college, though. Oh, and I also got a job offer. But discussing this season's anime is way more fun, right?
How am I doing now? What? You mean you really don't know? That's a huge shock. Oh, it's for a show? I see. Wait, I'm actually gonna be on TV? Hooray! Awesome! You're just the best. Everybody will talk about this in class, though there's only two of us. Huh? About him? I can't believe him. These days he's always lecturing me. Stop showing so much leg and stuff. But that's only because he loves me so much, right? But lots of people have their eye on him these days, especially other ladies. They say he has an otherworldly air. And I'm like, that's 'cause he's from space all the freaking time. Oh, But don't worry, I'm absolutely certain that I've got him completely under control. I won't let him date any desperate weirdos. He's my big brother, after all. But it kinda sucks. He still refuses to treat me like his girlfriend. I mean, I did ask to be his little sister and all. Seems like my strategy really backfired on me. And here I thought it was gonna be foolproof. I have no choice. I just gotta up my feminine charm. Huh? Why on earth did that make you laugh? That's not very nice. If you did that to anyone else, they'd flat out ignore you afterward. Think about it. What were we talking about? Me? Right. I'm still going to school. He never shuts up about the importance of education, even though he didn't go to school until he was 15. He's even been saving up money to pay for my tuition. When you think about it, I guess that's pretty cool. Honestly, he acts just like a real prince. So someday he'll fall in love with me. So, when's my big TV debut? You don't know? Hey, are you saying I acted all polite for nothing?
Me? Yes, that's correct. I'm doing well. I'm still teaching as usual. Some students are more motivated than others, but the good ones are great. Though I've yet to find another one anywhere near as talented as him. You want me to talk about him? So that's what you're after. No, I don't mind in the slightest. Do you really not know much about him? So be it. We live in an era of peace. What I choose to discuss matters not. Now then, what would you like to know about him? You want to know how we usually pass the time? Let me think. Well, nothing special. Ours is an intergenerational friendship. Generally, we converse about subjects such as inventions or machines. I think I'd like to make a little sister for my daughter next. Well, it's just an excuse to make another robot. I must confess, I rather enjoy discussing inventions in depth with him. Even I was surprised. He's not only a good friend, but also a good apprentice. And a good student, of course. We live in a society of mass-produced people, and most come with unnecessary features and flaws. But he's different, more than anyone I've ever met. Frankly, I think he's perfect. Thanks to him, I feel more optimistic about Japan now. Like me, he's also a foreigner in this country. Still, since he's 1/4 Japanese, there is a slight difference between us. What do I think of Japan? Well, the same as before. Like always, I still wish they'd stop using soy sauce in everything they eat here. Nevertheless, I don't hate it as much as I once did. As for why, Nini himself loves Japan very much, and that's had a big influence on me. He's incredible, with a fascinating view of the world. He has a real eye for these things. Now, perhaps you'd call it a gift? Maybe that's why he's this way. In the future, he's sure to become a brilliant researcher. However, he claims he'll be satisfied as this town's local inventor. Maybe that's my fault? Perhaps it is. I should be more careful. As both his friend and elder, it's up to me to nurture his talents. Yes, I hope that someday he looks back on the time we shared and chuckles fondly at the memories. Well then, I think that we've talked enough about him and me for now. Let's talk about you. I'm curious to know how one of my former students is doing. You graduated so long ago, and I haven't seen you since. You work for a TV network now? Trying to think of an excuse to leave? Ah, honestly. I'll warn you that the lectures I've worked out with Nini are quite long. Prepare yourself.
You know, I think my love for others can be a bit suffocating. And I also know that I can be a pain in the butt every now and then. Hey! That wasn't meant to be funny. I'm aware of all that, and yet I have no control over who I love. If you can control who you fall in love with, then that isn't actually true love at all. Oh, I got a little carried away there. Let's move on, shall we? Well, you want to know about my relationship with Nini? That should be obvious. We're dating, of course. I say obvious, but well, I had this whole plan to bring us closer so we could spend the rest of our lives together. It's not going as well as I hoped. But you know what? Even when it doesn't go to plan, life can still be fun. I think I get that now. Hey! I said I wasn't trying to be funny! I'm answering all of your questions for this interview like you asked, so act professional. Sheesh, you really haven't changed a bit. What's that? What happened next? I'll leave that to your imagination. Sure, we may have hit a snag or two along the way, but everything's fine. To be clear, we're doing very well. Huh? What sort of things do I like most about Nini? You don't need to know that. In fact, if only I know what makes him so great, that's fine. I know what you're thinking. Wow, what a pain in the butt she is. Well, I'm allowed to be. I want to keep Nini all to myself, so that's what I intend to do. Besides, Nini says... Nini says he still loves me all the same. That's so corny. Oh, please don't cut out any of what I said just now. I want Nini to see it later. I mean, you know, I bet I looked pretty cute when I said that. What's the secret to our relationship? Let me think. Well, it's probably all the effort he's put in to make it work. Sometimes I wonder why he would go so far for someone like me. But he's made me see that there's still good in the world. Really. Speaking of, I used to think about destroying the world, or cursing everyone everywhere, and forcing them to live short, miserable lives. But love changed all that. Love is wonderful. Nini's here to lead me through life's hills and valleys. I'm so glad. And I thought the exact same thing when he first arrived here. In any case, I'm happy. I'm finally happy. No, wait a sec. Actually, when I stop and really think about it, I've been happy ever since we first met. Are you all finished? It was my pleasure. I could talk about this all day. So you're not going to stay the night? Huh? You wouldn't be overstaying your welcome at all. You're such a big meanie for doing that to me.